Marvin, I don't think that was a 4-1 game today.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Sandra's. It wasn't a kind of a fair reflection of what we've seen out there. When things go against you in football, it doesn't rain, it pours. So, yeah, it's a tough one. That being said, I thought there were some good performances out there from individuals. I thought the first half we were good. I thought Toddy was outstanding today, actually. Lee Connolly as well. And, we go ahead, I think deservedly so. Missed a few chances before that, as did they. But then it's just the goals we can see. The first one was offside. And the second one is just... As good as we were in the first half of staying with men and locking on to attacking players in our box, in the second half, the Henderson one is, just complete lacks of concentration and poor decision making. It's a clear message to stay with your player. And, and then it's 2-1, and then all of a sudden it becomes 3-1, the penalty. We let a player back inside, very similar to Montrose. We watch these things, we speak about these things. Players need to be kept down the line. We overcompensate. I'm not sure how much contact Kieran makes with him, if I'm honest. Watching it back, the penalty's given, you give the referee a decision to make, and then the fourth one is a fantastic finish, probably the only one that you kind of look at and be like, right, great finish from the lad.
You say the kind of the first, I'd say the last 10 minutes of the first half and the first 20 minutes of the second half, Falkirk were fantastic today. Yeah,
they were. The players were fantastic because they're the ones that have to step across that white line and put the hard work in. And they just, as I said, it's really gutting when you lose a game 4-1. It really is, because it's hard on them and they come in and their heads are down. And like you said there, for that 30-minute period, the better team, other than that, is probably even. And then the last 30 minutes, you managed to concede 4 goals. So when you are on top, you need to take your opportunities. As I said, we missed a couple that we should have taken. But the players, as I said to them, no one's going to feel sorry for us. This is football. This is what it is. We have to pick ourselves up. No one's going to change it except for us, and we know what we need to do.
That fight and determination that they showed there today is what you need in these final 7 games.
Yeah, we do. As I said, we need to get ourselves out of the situation that we currently find ourselves in. We need that fight and determination and hard work. It's just been our Achilles heel all season, hasn't it? Just conceding soft goals at vital moments. And I said to them today before the game, you're going to have to deal with adversity. If you concede a goal, make sure it's only one. Get ourselves together, stay compact, and then grow your way back into the game. And I think it was 6 minutes between the first and the second goal. But that being said, the first goal shouldn't have been given, but it's a mistake that's been made, and we've been punished for it.
It is about, we talk about learning, isn't it? And it's about learning.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, can you pinpoint why they're just making these mistakes?
I wish I could. I really, really do. And as a manager, you try everything. I work incredibly hard. You're up all night. You're explaining stuff to players individually, collectively as a group. Then you have unit meetings, and we've got things that when the ball goes into a certain area, what we should do defensively. And just at times we just seem to switch off, and then when we do switch off, you get punished for it. And it's just, you need to learn and learn quickly. We try and keep it very simple. It's probably 2 or 3 things defensively that you must do. You must do the fundamentals, and if you do those things, as I said to them, you concede a lot less goals. But today we failed to do it's definitely on 2 of the goals, or 3 of the goals. We go away from what we have been preached since I came into the football club, and it ends up with the ball in the back on it 3 times.
Talking about Josh Todd's goal.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a case of they need to be doing a bit more of that, a bit more shooting, a bit more?
Yeah, well, to be fair to Toddy, him and Ben do a lot of extra shooting together. Like, all the players, the attacking players will do shooting, but those two normally go off together and, recreate certain situations that midfielders are going to find themselves in. It's not just about shooting, it's about scoring. Lee does fantastically well. Something that we'd work on, we knew they'd try and switch the play and we could intercept it, and Lee runs through and he just tries to bend it around the player and into the goal, and the keeper goes down to his left and makes the save. The other side of that is that Joel once pulled back to him in the first half from Lee. Again, he gets contact on it, but not enough, and that's what we're saying to our opposite winger. You need to come crashing in at the back post, because there's goals there for you. Lee fires another one across the 6-yard box, and we're just not getting that final bit, which is frustrating. But again, as a group, you need to keep going. As I said, no one's going to feel sorry for us earlier on in this meeting. Definitely not me, definitely not the players. So we're just going to get on with it, and we're going to have to fight hard, and I'll navigate this club through these next 7 games, and then we have to build again.
It is about confidence, isn't it? And it's about belief and believing that can happen.
Yeah, do you know what it's about, Sandra? It's about hard work. It's about hard work. Do the basic things well and work hard, and all the other things will come with it. Belief, confidence, wins, etc., etc. And as I said, when other team is on top in the game, don't concede. And if you do concede one, make sure it's only one. That's the side of the game we really need to learn. And as I said, that falls upon me, and I will drag this club to where it needs to be this season. Yes, we want to be higher up the league. We've not managed to do that, but I'll guide us through this. As I said, these choppy waters.